Surprise! I'm live, y'all. What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing well. I went live. I'm going live right now at like 12 for me. It's probably like, I don't know what time it is for y'all. But I'm going live because for some reason, I just got like the motivation to go live. Like, I don't even know why. I was watching this live stream from someone I actually watch quite often, and I'm like, bro. He's like, no way, you gained so many subs so quickly. How did it happen? And I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, no, cool guy. I watch him quite a lot. You guys might know him. You guys might not know him, but I don't think a lot of people know him because, if you know Speed, then you probably know him. But if you don't, then maybe because he was somebody that was. Anyways, I'm not gonna yap on about this because that would be annoying, and y'all are not here for that. Y'all are here to be entertained by content. But like, I don't think anyone's actually gonna come to this live stream today. This is just if something happens, and if not, then not. But yeah, I was watching this guy who was live streaming, talking about like how motivation goes down and stuff, and it got me thinking. It got my brain thinking, which is a surprise because I don't think very often. But it got my brain thinking, and I was like, I definitely need to talk about that to people because some of y'all may not understand that, and I'll talk about it now. Then I'll talk about it in tomorrow's live stream too. Just because I know probably no one's gonna watch this. But here's the thing. There is one singular piece of advice that I will give to... Huh? I don't know, bro. Huh? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, bro. Huh? That's my exact reaction. Like, why am I live? That's why it's a surprisement, because why am I live? Anyways, it got me thinking, and I was like, yeah, oh, hi, bro. How you doing? Yeah. It's such a shocker that I'm live because I don't normally go live at this time. That's why I said, like, surprise, I'm live. Not because, like, it's actually a surprise that I'm live, but just because I don't normally go live at this time. That's what I meant by that. So if you're like, why is he saying surprise, I'm live? It's because, like, I don't normally go live at this time. So it's like a surprisement that I'm live at this time. You know what I mean? Good, how about you? I don't really know. It's been a rough day, but definitely, I was watching this live stream earlier, and oh my goodness, I was laughing so much. Because that guy is so chill, and he's like one of my, like, well, he's not like an OG, but he's like one of my pretty much OGs. I think he was here since like 1,000 something, so he's been like there. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. No, it's all good, bro. I have good days, I have bad days, and what I gotta do is I need to start thinking, like, it happens. It's life. Life's gonna kick you in the butt. It's okay. That's what I'm starting to think about. Like, life is tough, life is rough, and people are gonna start jumping, but that's okay because I push on past it, and I have to. At the end of the day, I'll be a better person. So I'm just, trying to keep that consistency for that. I like and subscribe for you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot. I would do the same, but actually, why am I saying I would do the same? I'll do the same right now. I'll subscribe to you right now. I mean, I can't obviously because you're not live streaming. I'm live streaming, but I'll sub to you since you're probably like one of the only people that is gonna be in my live stream. So you can get a sub. I'll sub to you right now. I don't care if you make content or not. I'll still sub to you. You do make content. Well, I just subscribed to you, so now you're at 68 subs. So yeah, even though it was at the forbidden number beforehand. Maybe I should unsub so you can have that forbidden number. I'm trolling. I'm not gonna unsub. Hello there. Hello. How are you doing? Do you like this little surprise live stream? because I don't normally go live, and I probably will never go live again at this time. But can I be mod? No. The reason being, I only give mod to select few people, and I have like a few mods, and right now I'm not really gonna have any more mods because I already have like that. Sorry, I'm back. Welcome back, bro. But yeah, like I'm saying, I don't normally go live at this time. Hi, welcome. I don't normally go live at this time, and I probably won't be going live at this time because it's, for me, it might be different for y'all. Y'all might, might be like, I don't know what time it is for y'all, but for me, it's late at night. It's not like late, like, but it's late at night, and so normally I don't go live at this time because it's late. But today is different. Yo, man, what's up? Huh? You're not talking to me, are you? I don't think you're talking. Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about, but anyways, like I was saying, normally I don't go live at this time, so this is probably gonna be like one of the. It's my dream watch. It's 3 a.m. for you? You should go to bed then. Yo, how are you doing today? I mean, gotta keep that motivation up. That's all I'm gonna say. I have to keep that motivation up. Today's not a good day, but I have to keep the motivation up. Please, because I'm up at 3 a.m. I just can't, bro. I can't mod people I don't know. I just can't. Wait, you sound different? Oh, man, what a shocker. Man, I sound different? That's crazy, because sometimes my voice just sounds different. I think he's crying last. What are y'all talking about, bro? Oh, yeah, I was actually crying. I think I was crying not last live stream, but a couple live streams ago. Depends when you all last checked me out. Yeah, my channel, I mean. Okay, sorry. Oh, sorry, I have to go to bed. No, it's all good, bro. I didn't expect people to stay long. I didn't expect anyone to be here in the first place. The only reason why I went live right now is because someone, I know. Someone I was watching this live stream by somebody, and, it made me, like, think about it. And when I thought, bye, I'll come back to your live stream soon. Okay. Anyways, I want to give a piece of advice to you guys. It's not like really that big of a thing, and I'll probably talk about it tomorrow, because, well, I want to give a piece of advice to y'all. I'm probably going to go over it more tomorrow because, obviously no one's here right now. Well, I mean, not no one, but barely anyone. And so I want to give one piece of advice to you guys. And if you guys are here now, y'all can hear it first. But I wanted to give one singular piece of advice to, those of you guys who are making content. If you're not making content, then I guess this isn't really for you. But, someone that's making content, making stuff, cool. I want to give one singular piece of advice. Because, I mean, I could give a lot of advice, but I'm going to probably just stick to one for now. I wanted to give one piece of advice. Which is that... Okay, this is going to be a little lengthy, but you're going to have to hear me out. You have to go live consistent... Or, not live. You have to make content consistently. If you're making videos, if you're making shorts, you have to be consistent. And even if the motivation is, like, down, even if you don't feel motivated, you have to continue doing it. You have to continue on. Like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I don't feel like going live, but I still go live because you have to continue. Like, for me, I mean, I don't have to go live 3 times a day. I mean, I probably went live 50 times today, but what I'm trying to say is you don't have to go live, or if you don't have to make content every day, but you have to be consistent. So if you're gonna do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you have to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Because if you do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the next week you do like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then next week you do like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, you're messing up the algorithm, which doesn't make sense to some people, but you have to think about the algorithm. Now, for me, I go live, so for me, I just go live every day. It doesn't really matter. I literally go live right before I go to bed sometimes. flip it. I'm doing it right now. I mean, I'm gonna probably go to bed pretty much right after this live stream or sometime after. But well, I guess it is actually a weekend, so why the flip would I go to bed at 12? But yeah. So just be consistent. You don't have to go live every day, but you have to be consistent. Or you don't have to make content every day, but you have to be consistent. So if you're gonna go live one day, and then you're gonna, if you go live 5 days a week, you have to go live those 5 days a week. If you're going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you go Monday, Tuesday, Friday, or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, it's gonna like mess it up. You have to go live consistently. So that's why people who are like, you know, just starting up, they make content less. Now I'm gonna talk about live streaming for a little bit afterwards, but you have to make content like consistently. So you have to consistently do it, and just consistently do it. Now, yes, there can be one time where you miss that thing, but you want to be consistent. You want to go live, or you want to make content on those days that you say you're going to make content. Now, for live streaming, because this is more of my experience, when you live stream, I live stream typically 3 to 4 times a day. Now, actually, let me say 2 to 4 times a day. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4. Do I like apples? Sure. Anyways, but the thing is, when I started out, I didn't go live every day. I went live one day, skipped a day. Went live, skipped a day. Went live, skipped a day. Maybe skipped 2 days. But what I noticed was when I put, okay, you guys are not gonna believe it, but when I started going live longer, I got more views and I got more stuff, right? Until 2025 hit, I think around October. Hi, by the way. October to November. I took that whole month off because YouTube was being redonkulous, wouldn't let me go live. So I came back in November. And I got nothing from November. So the whole month of November, the whole month of December, and almost the whole month of January. Then on January, wait. I want to make sure I'm getting my dates right so I don't like flip y'all off of this. On the 29th of January, I started getting more views. And I started getting more subscribers and more subscribers. And I kid you not, in the past, I'm not trying to flex, but in the past 28 days, because that's what they go by, in the past 28 days, I have gained 480 subscribers, which is 2,500 more than normal. Now again, I'm not trying to flex, okay? I promise I'm not trying to flex. I'm just trying to tell you guys that if you want to do it, you can do it. If you want to, when I grow up, I always wanted to be a YouTuber when I grow up, but someone said it's not a real job. Okay, here's the thing. For me, YouTube is going to be on the side. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go live every day, but I'm also going to go to school, college. When I graduate, I'm going to go to college. Then after college, start getting my life together. So, what is going to happen is now I'm going to slowly not be able to go live as much because obviously I have to get a job, I have to go to college, I have to do yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I don't have a job yet, guys. No one hires. Okay, but anyways. So, I'm not going to be able to go live as much. But here's the thing. When I do go live, they're going to be longer live streams. So let's say I work let's say I go to college from like 9 to 2. And afterwards I have a job from like, 4 to 8 or whatever. Now, these are hypothetical stuff, right? So then from 3 until 4 now I have to go home, get ready, yada, 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 right? From 2 to 4, right? So I'm probably not going to go live. But when I get home at like 9 p.m. or 8:30 p.m., then I'm going to go live stream from then until, who knows? Now, this is all way in the future. What I'm trying to say is I'm going to still go live every single day that I can. Now, here's the thing. When I don't go live, I say why I don't go live. I tell my community. I tell you guys, hey, I'm not going to go live because yada yada. There are rare occasions where I don't, and one of the only times I never told y'all was one time, I'm not lying, I think this was like last year. Yes, it was last year, duh. Am I stupid? Yes, it was last year. The second I laid in my bed, I went to sleep, I'm not joking, it was 4 p.m. I went to bed, I woke up and it was 4 a.m. No joke. No joke. I literally slept through the day, like, no joke. Okay, bye. No joke. And that's probably one of the only reasons, the only times that I didn't do that. But guess what? Bye, bro. Sleep well. But when I got up at like 4 something, I went live at like 4:20 until I think it was a school night. No, it wasn't a school night. It was not a school night. But I went live until like, I think 8 o'clock. So that's what I mean. Like, I'm trying my best to be consistent. Okay. Now, probably towards August, when my year of college starts, I'm probably, gonna go live. Not every day. And so I'll let you guys know when I do go live. Because the thing is, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna be very straightforward and honest. I'm gonna be like bluntly honest with y'all. And you guys already know this probably, but if you don't know this, then I'm gonna tell you. It's been difficult as of lately to find the motivation to go live. The reason why when I go live, sometimes I go dead silent is because I have nothing to say and I have like no motivation. So then sometimes I just need to like wake up and like lock in. Or sometimes when I yap about random stuff, that's one of two reasons. One, because I literally have nothing else to say, so I yap about it. Or two, my ADHD. Because my ADHD makes me yap on about random stuff. Like, I'll literally be talking about this, and if someone in the comments was like, yo, is the sky blue? I'm gonna literally like change the topics. Now, obviously not really. If someone does that right now, I'm not really gonna change the topics, but you get the point. Like, I'll be talking about this, and I'll respond to a comment, right? And then I'll forget what I was talking about. Marco, why do I always find you live? I don't know. I just went live like not even 20 minutes ago. And I was actually live because I was watching somebody's live stream, and then I was like, well, I wanted to give some advice real quick, but then there's actually people in the chat, which I didn't even expect. And I think I gained like 1 or 2 subs, so that's just crazy. Like, I didn't even like want, or not want, I didn't even expect this, but this is crazy. But anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much the only reason why I went live. Just to give y'all a little piece of motivation, or a little piece of advice. So, if you're making videos, when you make videos, you have to be consistent with your days. If you're doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Repeat next week. Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday. 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 And literally do that. Yeah, I know I sound annoying, but that's what you have to think in your brain. Okay, I'm gonna do Monday. I'm gonna do Tuesday. I'm gonna do Wednesday, and I'm gonna repeat Monday, and then Tuesday, and then Wednesday. Right? Bro, why you have long hair? Yes, I like it. It's a personal preference. Anyways, that's what I'm saying. Or if you go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then you have to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday every single time. You can do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday. I mean, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and then, you know what I'm saying? You have to be consistent with your days when you make videos, which can be shorts or whatever. But when you're making that kind of content, that's when you have to do it. And as for live streamings, it's the same thing, except You don't have to be consistent with the exact time, but if you're gonna go live at like 5 p.m. and then suddenly you go live at like 12 p.m., your audience is gonna be different. Okay, I'm saying this out of truth because when I go live, okay, well, when I first went live before I got all of this, which I'm thankful for and grateful for, if I were to go live at like 4 when I came home, I would get a lot more attention than when I went live at 10 because then no one was there. Now here, there's always people here, and I'm really thankful for the blessing that I received by every single one of y'all. Because I don't know why, but like I've been live for like 20 minutes, and I've been having consistent people here, which I'm thankful for. Thank y'all. And by the way, what's up, y'all? I hope y'all doing well. But anyways, like I'm saying, like when you, I'm not sad. I appreciate the concern, but I'm not sad right now. Right now, I'm actually fine. I'm actually okay. But when you make content or a video or live streams, you kind of have to keep watching when you go live. If you go live at like 4 p.m. to like 5 p.m., you can go live at like 5 to 6 or something, but you have to be like kind of in the same general area. You can't just go like 4 p.m. and then suddenly one day now you're at like 12 because then like your audience might not be there. Now, as you start to go live more and you gain more people and you hit that like I think like 1,000 subscriber mark, then yeah, you can be a little iffy and you can be a little like lenient and maybe then. But like when you start out, just you have to kind of be consistent with the times that you go live. And also the days, obviously. You can't go live Monday, Wednesday, and then Friday, right? And then like next week now you're live Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday. And you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna throw your audience off. Which is why I did create a schedule for a while until my ADHD got worse, and then my second amnesia, and then OCD, and then my brain. I'm not even lying. Like, if y'all could understand, if like, this is the best way to explain y'all how my brain works. Oh man, that's so cool. How would you go live there? Oh man, how would you do this? Like, guy, did you know like last week when you went to like the party, you know, hey guy, you know like that school assignment they have to do? Oh bro, you forgot to do that test that you have to do. Oh shoot, man, I have to log in. But what do you mean? I literally did that. Oh my god, why are you like this, bro? What do you mean? I literally did it last week. You know I did, but we literally forgot about that. Oh my goodness, I get to do that, bro. Like I literally don't understand, bro. Literally, what you mean? Like oh my god, that's pretty much. This is essential. The essential way my brain works. So, yeah, I do forget a lot. Yeah, that's how I am. But honestly, if I can do it, you guys can do it too. If me with my ADHD and my cuckoo brain can do it, you can do it too, right? Know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to criticize. I'm just saying, y'all can do it. Y'all got this. Trust me, you do. But what I'm trying to say is that you have to be consistent, and when you start going live, when you can, or when you do start going live, you should do it around the same time so that when your audience checks in, they'll be at a consistent time. Also, another thing that I want to talk to y'all about. Go live mobile if you can, because you attract more people. I don't know if they changed it since then, but since I last know, you attract more people through mobile than you do through desktop. I don't know why it is, but that's how it is. So you should go live mobile if you can. But most people can, because most people, it's better for them to go mobile. Yeah. Also, you have to find out what your audience likes. Like for me, I just did one, like I think like not even a month ago, and people actually like me, doing my lives where I dance, or I freestyle, and I sing songs sometimes. Like people enjoy that content more than they would want me to change into like gaming or into stuff like that. But also something you have to do as you get bigger, if you don't want to do something and you want to like change your style, do it. Because the audience that unsubscribes from you, they're not loyal. See, when I did gaming, I had people unsubscribe from me. Now, there is reasons why I don't do gaming. It's not because of that. It's actually because... let's just not bring up the reasons why. But pretty much I don't want to use the application that I did use to game in the first place. So it's like kind of like now I don't want to do it anymore. But again, I will do another poll in at the beginning of March. And ask you guys if you guys still want me to do this kind of content or if you want me to change the type of content. Because, well, then I will. But anyways, that can all be explained tomorrow. But right now, I just wanted to give that piece of advice. Be consistent with, if you make videos, be consistent with the videos of the days you do it. But when you live stream, not only should you be consistent on the days you do it, but you also should be consistent on the time frame. If you go live at 4, yeah, it's okay to go live at 5 instead. But if you got 4, you shouldn't go live at like 10. Because your audience will... now, you might get lucky. I'm just talking from experience. You might get lucky. But from what I go through, and I still go through, when I go live at a certain time, I get an audience. Like when I go live at like 3 or something when I get home, like 2 or 3, and I just continue, and I go live for like a few hours or a couple hours, I get more views than when I go live at, say, like 10. Because my audience is more there. And take now, for example, right? For me, it's 12:28 a.m. Obviously not p.m. And I have no one here. But when I went live at like 9 something, then I went live at like 7. Today's live stream is different, so I can't really tell you an example. But look at what I'm saying. Like when I went live now, I have less views than when I go live, earlier in the afternoon. Now, obviously, because my audience is mostly like kids and stuff. Like I'm talking like kids, not just kids. Like kids. They're more active towards that time than now, which is why I don't go live like now. I mean, yeah, I normally don't go to bed, even on a school night. I normally don't go to bed until like 1 or 2. But the reason I don't go live at around this time is because, like, I don't have my audience. I don't have much of an audience. Now, I'm not trying to offend nobody, obviously. Duh, there's people watching, but like I'm saying, the audience is bigger towards that time than it is now. So, you feel what I'm saying? And then, yeah, so that's what I'm just saying. Like, you have to find the time when your audience is the biggest. And when it works for you. Don't, I'm not supposed to work for you. But, yeah, you just have to, be consistent. And you have to find time that works both for you and your audience. And yeah, it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. And once you get used to it and you get into it, it's going to be a great journey. Now, yeah, you'll have times where you're unmotivated. But when you're unmotivated, you still have to go on. Which is, like, yes, sometimes you can take a break. But, you have to try to keep those to a minimum. Because if you take too many breaks, people are going to unsubscribe. Now, if I don't go live for a day, yeah, I'm going to lose, like 20 subs or something. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't suggest you skip a day. Just because whenever you take a day, people unsubscribe. For me, it's more. I don't know if it's for people, it's less. But, yeah, you kind of want to try to go live consistently. Like, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But you also want to, if you're going live, you also want to keep it consistent. So that the people watching know when you're going live. And for me, for my time, I normally, weekends are not included, I normally go live at roughly 2 or 2:30, depending on when I get home. I say usually. Obviously, that's different with the weeks. But yeah. And that's my first live stream, obviously. Like, I live stream, like, multiple times. But yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. Like, just be consistent, you know? I can't really tell you more than to be consistent. And even if you lose motivation, you just have to keep going. Yeah, there's days where I'm not motivated, but I still keep going. Because you have to keep going. I know it's like but I don't feel like it. But you have to keep going, even if that's like a but you can't let people know that now. Hey, listen, don't let people know that that's how you're feeling. Okay? It can feel like that in your head. And sometimes for me, it also feels like that in my head. But you can't let them know. Because once you let them know, and your audience knows, that's when it becomes a problem. Hello, how you doing? So that's that. That's all the advice I'm gonna give. Like, I'll probably give more when I go live tomorrow. Because right now, you know, my audience is quite small. No offense to y'all. I'm good. How are you? Let's just say it wasn't great. It was, like, terrible. But I don't want you to, like, be like, oh, what happened or anything like that. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go with, like, not great. So, we'll keep it at that. But yeah, anyways, if you that's why this was like a surprise live stream, because normally I don't go live around this time. And to be 100% real with y'all, I probably excuse me, I'm probably not gonna go live at this time like that often. I rarely go live about now, so. And again, I don't know what time it is for y'all, but for me it's 12:30 in the morning, so it's not my normal time to go live. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna probably head out. Actually, not probably. Think. My brain is so slow, I can't even think. I'm gonna head out now. But I will be live tomorrow. I say tomorrow, but technically today, but I'll still say tomorrow because it's tomorrow until 3 a.m. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. And, well, it's a weekend, so I go live earlier. So, maybe see you guys at, like, 11 my time. Or maybe I'll see you guys at, like, 1 or 12 p.m. I don't know. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for sure. And yeah. Thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you to everyone who liked. And if anyone's still watching, thank you. I don't know if anyone is, but if you are, thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. So have a good night, y'all. I'll see y'all. Peace. Green apples.